Hello, my friend. How are you? We're going right into it. It has been a while, hasn't it? I'm so sorry about that. What, 2 weeks almost? Like I said, when I was initiating my brief hiatus, I was planning to upload every other day, or not a hiatus really, but less frequent uploads at least. I was planning on uploading every other day. That didn't happen. So here we are. Well, what have I been up to? Um, Honestly, not a whole lot. I'm not gonna blow smoke up your ass. I haven't done too much. I've done some sort of custodial paperwork, I guess you could say, tightening up some loose ends with home insurance. Not that I didn't have it, but just that I wanted to change companies, and that actually took quite a bit of effort. I was planning to start going back to school and do some classes in my spare time, which I don't really have spare time, but I was planning to do some classes. Um, of course, I'm working on um, this channel, or not working on this channel is probably a better way to say it. But this is one of the things that I have in the schedule, and um, I did make a lot of music. Perhaps I'll actually upload some of it as a video uh, a video on one of the playlists. I think I'll probably do that. There's one that I think might be good enough to upload. Yes, basically doing something different. Part of the reason this channel's name is Dan Verse Everything is because I like to cycle through different things. And one of the challenges that I'm having with this is that when I cycle, I tend to cycle pretty completely. Like I kind of totally abandon the other things that I've been doing. And this is actually sort of a problem because uploading videos got abandoned. So I have to pay attention to that. I'm not sure what to do about that as a personality type. I don't know if I'll ever be good at grinding anything like YouTube. Um, but alas, such is the nature of the beast. So we might have to figure out and learn how to do it. But I appreciate you for bearing with me. In the meantime, I'm a very new you know, content creator, whatever you want to call it. YouTube court jester, um, cigar rambler, whatever. So I have a moth that's maybe I'll blow smoke in the moth's face. He probably won't like that. If you didn't know, insects don't like nicotine. Nicotine is actually its function in the plant is that it is an insecticide. And plants do not care for it as a result. Um, and all nightshades have nicotine. That includes tomatoes and eggplants and things like that. It's just that tomatoes and eggplants don't have very much. It's such a trace amount that you probably don't even notice it. Oh well, insects notice it. They don't like it. Or maybe they don't notice it on tomatoes. I actually don't know. So I went to an estate sale this morning and I bought this, and I'm still not sure if I'm going to use this as a bracelet or as a chain. But I kind of like the way it looks as a bracelet. I actually wore it today as a chain around my neck. That's obviously its intended function, but just like these two, I have one of them here as a bracelet, and I'm quite fond of that. And having this one um, sort of adds a little something that I quite like. So, hello, Boba. You didn't want to be missed in the video, the first video in almost 2 weeks. So Bo is here. We'll see if she stays because we're smoking, and she's not a big fan of tobacco. Not a big fan of the backy. You're curious, huh? It's like such a curious thing, that smoke. There she goes. Not a fan. All right, so I had a few different ideas for for videos today, but I think the video today will be about um just giving yourself permission to be embarrassingly bad at something. Um and one of the things that I'm embarrassingly bad at is consistency in execution of my goals. And when I fall off the horse, sometimes I have this tendency to just want to like slip into the shadows and pretend like it never happened. It's not because I'm concerned that I'm going to fail. It's nothing like that. If anything, I'm a little bit more afraid of success in a category like this on YouTube just because of how life-changing it can be in ways that aren't all positive. But um just to be so bad at something like just sticking to a YouTube schedule. Now, I will say it is not as easy as it sounds. You have your day job, you have to clean your house, you have to get food, do your laundry, all of these like menial tasks in addition to filming, in addition to whatever other space for, social life, anything that you want. You only have so many hours in a day, and as a single person who lives by themselves, if you want to accomplish something like what I'm setting out to do, you basically have to work all day, every day, including on Saturdays and Sundays, and sometimes it's a lot. In addition to that, I don't have perfect health, so it's a lot. It's hard. What I'm setting out to do is hard. So basically, I'm asking for your understanding and your forgiveness in this process because I'm not going to do it perfectly, and there will be times when I don't live up to my own goals and my own expectations. And I appreciate you for bearing with me as I do that. But ultimately, if you want to accomplish something interesting, if you want to do something that actually makes a change in your life, you have to be relentless and you have to be almost so driven that it's incomprehensible. And at a personality level, I'm somebody who can do that. I can put in the hours, I can grind, I can do all of that. I'm a little bit insane in some ways. So it's just the consistency side, the discipline side, the endless trudging, as they say. I don't know if anybody says that actually. The endless trudging. Well, now somebody said it, so as they say, as he spoke in third person about himself, as I was gonna make a stupid joke. So pronouns joke, as they say. They, them, whatever. Anyway, it's a dumb joke. Um, right. I really don't have a ton to talk about. Um, so I honestly I might just call it here because I'm not on YouTube to waste your time or mine. But even so, it's good to see you again, and consider this the first of many videos to come. Again, I'm getting back on the horse. We're going back into it, and yeah, we'll see where this journey takes us. I will try to be consistent in my endeavors and my efforts. There's a part of me that thinks I need to go back to every day because I think every other day gives me the excuse to not upload. And I don't know. Isn't that funny? Like, I might actually be disciplined enough to film every day, but not disciplined enough to film every other day. I'm a strange I'm a strange guy. It is what it is. How have you guys been? You been good? Please leave a comment and tell me how you've been. I miss reading your comments. I was looking through a video that I filmed and, it has like 300 views and like 15 comments. And I was like, that's pretty awesome. That many people spent time to watch and to write me. So I appreciate that a lot. I will say I went to an estate sale, like I mentioned. I bought this chain, but I also bought a book about Abraham Lincoln and the Civil War, and I bought an oil painting. Looks to be an original, and it was only like 35 bucks. I have no idea who the artist is. It's probably not really an artist that anyone knows at that price point, but I like the painting, so I bought it. And I got some coasters. The coasters are pretty cool. So I was originally going to go to an estate sale, which had some items of particular interest and other sort of middle sort of vintage Sador, maybe from 1980s or something like that, 1990s probably. Sador is a Jewish book of daily prayers. It had this cool metal cover and these I don't know what they are. They look, I can't remember what the blue stone is called. I don't think it's turquoise. It might be turquoise. That's definitely the color, but I can't remember what the stone is called. It's sort of like a cerulean color. I was going to go there, but I didn't leave early enough. I mean, I had to drive an hour and 10 minutes to get to the place, and when I got there, well, when I got in my car and I was leaving, it was 11:30, and I just didn't pay close enough attention. And the estate sale was from 9 to 12, which is like, are you trying to sell this stuff or not? Like, are you trying to clear this house out or not? I couldn't believe it. 9 to 12, a little 3 hour gap in the morning. Like, what? I don't understand why somebody would hire an estate sale company that wouldn't do at least a 5 hour shift on a Saturday. That's crazy. You're not going to liquidate everything in that time frame. I mean, who knows? Maybe they did, but that that was unbelievable to me. This little cigarillo is a coffee flavored cigarillo from the company Nub, which is also Oliva. Nub cigars actually like Nub cigars better than Oliva. I'm not sure exactly what they did on that Nub line, but they're really good. And I really don't like flavored cigars typically, but I do like these little coffee flavored cigarillos. It's a kind of a mild flavoring. They don't go super hard with it, so turns out pretty nicely. I'm kind of a fan of it. At any rate, I'm going to call it here. Thank you so much for tuning in and checking in on me and seeing what I'm up to. I'm going to be posting more regularly, I promise. I might just have to go back to every day, which I'm sure many people will appreciate anyway. So I just don't see myself doing this correctly if I don't go to every day. So yeah, I might have to go back to every day. Anyway, peace and blessings to you all. I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much. This is Dan versus Everything. Bye bye.